Turn into a puddle. Return to Amazon. Prevent Cassie Cage. Become a meme. Harakiris have returned for Mortal Kombat 1. That's right, it's been 21 years since... Sheesh, feel old yet? It's been 21 years since Deception, but now finally Harakiris are back in Mortal Kombat 1, and we're gonna react to every single one of them. Let me know in the comments below which Harakiri is your favorite, and don't just pick your favorite character, pick the best Harakiri. Because guess what? I'm gonna be rating every Harakiri as well, from A to D, A being the best and D being the worst. But real quick, for anyone watching who has no idea what a Harakiri is, they first debuted in Mortal Kombat Deception, and essentially your character takes matters into their own hands and game overs themselves before the opponent has a chance to. And in Mortal Kombat 1, some of these Harakiris are really creative. So without any further ado, let's react to every single Harakiri in the game. By the way, this video is from Death Mule, so shout out to them and check out their channel after this video. These fictional video game characters are leaking pink fruit juices, so it should be okay for YouTube. Alright, first up we have Homelander. Let's see what happens. Oh, and just flies away. Yeah, I gotta give this one a D. I understand Homelander might be too vain and cocky to game over himself, but that's wrong because it's supposed to be a Harakiri. So yeah, this first one's getting a D, not starting off strong. Oh, we got Cyrax next, looking at the bomb, and then boom, there we go. You know, it's simple but also fitting for the character, so I'm gonna give this one a C. It's fitting for Cyrax. Ermac, what you gonna do? Just explodes and the souls go everywhere. I think I may have to give this one a D just because there's no build-up and it's way too fast. But also, where's the 10,000 souls? I only saw like 5 souls fly out of there. There should have been thousands. Nah, give it a D. Then we have Kitana. Ooh, the throat slice with the fans. Very quick, very efficient, but also kinda lame. A lot of these characters do stab their throat or stab their head, stuff like that, so not very creative. I've got to give this one a C, I guess. I'll give it a C. Then we have Melina's. What's this one? Oh, big throwback to Deception. So this one gets a B because it is a reference to Deception and also makes use of her unique weapons. When you have 2 sharp pointy sticks in your hands, stab them in the eyes, it makes perfect sense. Only Melina could make use of a quitality like this, so it works. Next up we have Tanya. I like this one, the big neck snap. I kind of wish it kept going. It's a bit too quick, and also the gap there is too big for her head. She's not actually choking herself correctly. So the effect is kind of lacking, right? I'm gonna give this one a C also. It's not a D because it's a bit creative, but the selling point's not quite there. All right, what's Rain gonna do? Just turns into water and falls through the floor. I think I have to give this one a D just because there's no build-up and there's no big finale either. It happens so quick and then it's over. Plus, is Rain really dead if he turns himself to water? The guy can do that by default, I think. All right, we got Smoke. What's he gonna do? Oh, takes control of the dagger and sends it back at himself with his smoky vapor powers. This one's kind of cool and a little bit flashy. I'm gonna give this one a B. Oh, we got Scorpion. What's he gonna do? Lights himself on fire and then just collapses. At least he's not falling through the floor like Rain did. There should have been a puddle for that Harakiri, I'm just not realizing, and with Scorpion, he at least stays on screen. It's over too fast though, so I'm gonna give this one a B, I guess. It's in character. You know, we're gonna have an S tier from now on because I'm giving so many of these lame ones a B. We gotta have room for S and A tier, I guess, yeah. What's Noob Saibot gonna do? Oh, his clone's doing it. Oh, the classic Sub-Zero head rip, but his clone does the Harakiri. That's sick. I gotta give this one an A tier, possibly an S tier. I'll put a thumbtack in that for now, because after watching every Harakiri in this video, my decision might change. For now though, it's an A tier. I love the reference to Sub-Zero, so cool. All right, next up we have Reptile, stabs himself through the head with the tail. You know, it's a little bit creative. It's way too fast though, so I'm gonna give this one a B. It's not terrible, it's just way too fast and there's no build-up. What's Bihan gonna do? What's Sub-Zero gonna do? Oh, the head rip on himself. Oh, I think I'll give this one a B because it's a reference, it's very clever, and it's a reference to the very first Mortal Kombat game when Sub-Zero did that, the big old spine rip. So I give it a B. It's not quite flashy enough to be an A, but I do appreciate the reference. What's Li Mei gonna do? Fireworks? Just punches her own head and it blows up with fireworks. I gotta give that one a C. It's fine, nothing special. What's Kenshi gonna do? Is this yes, the clone, please, thank you. Yeah, there we go, okay. You know, I wish more happened. It's just the neck slice. I think it's meant to be a decapitation, but the Harakiri's not finished yet. So unfortunately, it's a B. If the head fell off, it would be an A, but it's incomplete, so I'm giving it the B. Still a cool idea though, great concept. What's Baraka gonna do? Oh, I think once again the head's supposed to come off, maybe not. I like how he sticks his hands in the ground though and kind of stilts himself. That's pretty cool. It's a small detail, but I appreciate things like that. So I'll give this one a B. Not good enough to be an A, sorry, just not quite. Any character can slice their own throat or chop their own head off. It's gotta be cooler than that. Geras sucks himself into the hourglass, so on the one hand, it's creative, but also not a death, right? Can I count this as a Harakiri? I'm afraid this one has to be a C because yeah, it's creative, but there's no confirmation that Geras is dead, so I can't give this one a B, which I wanted to. What's Omni-Man gonna do? Crush your own head, come on, do the head crush. Nah, he just flies away, which is a reference to the finale of season 1 of Invincible. I get it, but still not a Harakiri, so it's a D, just like with Homelander. You hate to see it because I love Omni-Man, but what are you gonna do? What's Ghostface gonna do with the knife? He's the guy with the knife. Oh, stabs himself in the gut the exact same way that he kills his victims. That one's kinda clever, but also pretty fast and kinda lame. I'll give it a B because it's kinda long. It's a lengthy quitality that's good. What's Sector gonna do? Missile related? Oh, locks onto herself. And then goes, let's go. I wonder if she's trying to stop it actually. Like she locks onto herself by accident and is trying to stop the missile and then gets hit. That's kind of funny if so. I'll give that one a B because it's funny and takes a while to actually happen. What's Takeda gonna do? Oh, I love this one. I gotta give this one an A. It's creative, it's brutal, it's fitting for the game. It's just goofy enough while still being violent. So I give this one an A for sure. It's perfect. Okay, what about Shang Tsung though? What's he gonna do? Just sticks himself with the claws. I gotta give this one a D. It would have been so much cooler if he injected himself and that creepy snake dragon thing came out from his fatality and did him in. That would be way better. Just stabbing yourself in the head, so lame, uncreative, especially for Shang Tsung. This one gets a D. Next up we have Shao Kahn or General Shao. Just axes himself. I gotta give that one a D too. He should have tossed it up and it fell on top of him. That would have been way better, way more creative, and reference one of his own moves where he does that, tossing the axe up and slamming it down. That's what should have happened. Gotta give him a D. It's just too lame. What's Sindel gonna do? Oh, I love this one. I've seen it already. It was on Twitter. Yeah. This one gets an A. Maybe an S possibly. This one I'm giving an A for now though because it's a reference to a lot of her fatalities in past games and also reminds me of Multiverse of Madness, which is a plus. I don't like that movie. They did Black Bolt dirty, but it was still funny at the time and this references that movie, so I'm giving it an A. It's a great reference for Sindel. Kung Lao, what's he gonna do? Oh, we get a D. I'll give it an F if I could, but I'm just gonna give it a D. That is the generic quitality that's already in the game, which has me wondering, is every character in the game so far just doing Kung Lao's Harakiri? Is that what's happening in the game right now? Because maybe NetherRealm ran out of time to finish the Harakiris, so it just gave all the quitalities to Kung Lao? Or maybe Kung Lao's just stuck with the generic Ender. That could be the case too. All right, what's Reiko gonna do? Oh, with the dagger. The dagger he never uses during gameplay along with his spear. He saves it for the Harakiri. This one gets a D. I'm sorry, it's a D. I understand it's a reference to military and stuff like that, but yeah, ancient military, I mean, but still lame. Raiden. Oh, just shocks himself and explodes. Kinda cool, but I would have preferred if he fried his body into a skeleton or something. Would have been a bit more flashy. I give that one a C, I guess, because it utilizes his powers. So yeah, it's a C. What's Liu Kang gonna do? The god of fire himself. Oh, he does it so nobly too. What should I give this one? Because it's kind of cute that he's noble while doing it because he is the god of fire and the keeper of time. But also at the same time, he stole this from Scorpion. Kind of, it's redundant, so I'll give it a C at the most. Nah, it's a D. Sorry, it's a D. Gotta be. Oh, Johnny Cage's is great. I've seen it already on Twitter. Boom, right in the nuts. Great. Fantastic. I'm gonna give this one an A just because it's unique, but also the idea of punching yourself in the balls so hard that it game overs you is hilarious. Oh, Ashura, what's she gonna do? Oh, the head comes off and the gushers go everywhere, linking that pink fruit juice all over the place. You know, it's fast, it's efficient, but not really fitting for Ashura. This is a former demon with a possessed sword and angel wings. There's so many things they could have done with this character, but just the head slice, I've got to give it a D. It's too lame, not creative enough, sorry. Natara, what are you gonna do? Something with the wings? Nope, they melt off in just the throat slice. On the one hand, it's lazy and uncreative, but it's a vampire, so attacking the neck is kind of ironic, so maybe that makes it a C. I'm gonna give it a C because a vampire attacking their own neck is funny in a very ironic sense. What's Havoc gonna do? Oh, he explodes, right? Yeah, they reuse this animation during the final fight against Titan Havoc. He blows up and does tons of damage. I give that one a D, sorry. It's just not very fun. Too quick. I like the pile of bones being on screen though, it's a nice touch. What is Quan Chi gonna do? Oh, I've seen this, his like tentacle monster grabs him. Oh, but he's stuck. He's just stuck there. Okay, if the animation worked, this would be a B, but it's currently not working. So I give it an A because it's even funnier that he's just stuck there. It makes it way more memorable, and also it's actually a clever throwback to Deadly Alliance with the neck stretch. That was also a glitch that was kept in the game, so this is actually a clever reference to Deadly Alliance, but the true fans didn't catch it. Oh, Conan. Oh, it's just a generic one. Just a neck snap. Yeah, Conan for some reason is the only character without a Harakiri, at least as of right now. Here we go, Peacemaker. His is hilarious. It just goes on forever. I'm gonna let it play. He's upset that you left the game without him. You know, you rage quit the game, he's stuck here, and he's just mad. He's like, why'd you leave? And he keeps crying the whole time. It lasts for a while. It's just epic. Alright everyone, there you have it. Every Harakiri in Mortal Kombat 1. Shout out to Death Mule, it's from his channel, check it out. And also let me know your favorite in the comments down below. You gotta comment your favorite Harakiri. As of right now, these Harakiris are not available to your average players. They have to be modded and dug out of the game files, but hopefully in the near future we are gonna get access to these moves. My fingers are crossed they arrive at the same time as T1000. But no matter what the case may be, thanks for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below. It helps my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.